welcome back to Fox Recon. It's a Tuesday, it's 17:20, and basically I've just decided to myself, get out there into the field and do some wild camping. Now, today's going to be pretty interesting because the forecast is heavy rain, also thunder, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to a new woods what I've not been to before, and hopefully everything's going to go sweet. Now, I've got some new kit. I'll show you one of the items later on in this video, but basically, as you can see, I've got the new rucksack. Now, this rucksack, it's a 70 litre which I got from Decathlon, and yeah, you know, I'm really liking it so far. The 100 litre rucksack which I got from Decathlon, basically it's nice, it's big, but perhaps it's a little bit too big for what I actually want. So like this one is ideal due to the fact that it is 70 litres. I'm going to go around this area because this grass is very wet, and I've just, as you can see in the video, I've already got out of my waterproof clothing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick to the dry stuff for a bit and until I get to the camp. Yeah, so okay, I got the new rucksack. I also got new walking trainers. Now, if you've been watching my videos, in the previous videos, I've been banging on about my Combat 95 Soldier army boots. Again, they're great, but the problem was they've been giving me blisters, and then I thought to myself, you know, if I want to achieve my aims and goals with regards to wild camping, then I'm going to have to depend on my kit. Hence why I bought these new waterproof hiking trainers, again from Decathlon. Right guys, so basically what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go quiet and I'm going to catch you later on in the video. Ta-ra! Right guys, so we're coming up to the halfway point, okay? This is basically halfway of where I want to be. Here we have Kingslow Woods, so I believe that's Kingslow Woods. We're not camping in there. Instead, we're going to be heading over to the White Peak. We're currently in the Dark Peak. Now, I've actually never been this way before. I know I can go up here, follow that up to the top and then cut across, or I could just go off area and go this way. So let's live once and let's go this way, okay? So let's go. Right, so I've got a new tent as well. I have the Yellowstone one-man tent, and because it's forecasting to rain today, then there'll be a good test for it, particularly where I'm going as well. Next point is I don't have any water. Yep, you've heard that correctly. I don't have any water with me, so I'm going to have to find an area where there's plenty of water because I need to get stuff to eat and stuff to drink. Now, have a look at this. I'm trying to think if I'm best going straight on or going up top, but I'm just going to go straight on. Now, the sun's came out at the minute, which is great, and honestly, you don't know how long I've wanted to get out of the house for. I don't think I've been out since the new year in the field, and by God, I'm going to have a good day today, a good night tonight hopefully. Now, might as well tell you now because there's definitely nobody about, but I've got a new air pistol. Oh no, man, that's pretty cool. It's a Gamo P25 low back pistol, and guys, yeah, it is absolutely awesome. Now what it is, lads, boys and girls, we're going to have to make our way over here because this way is the wrong way. So we're going to cut across this field in order to get to where we want to be. Now, I think sun goes down at about 8:30. It's now coming up to our 20 to 6, so we best make tracks in order to get to the location where we want to be. Let's cut it from here and catch you when we're by Bowstones. We're in Night Slow Woods. As you can see, this place would be an ideal place to wild camp. The problem is, this place is always heaving with walkers, people walking their dogs. Not only that, but in these woods you will also find red deer. You may even find some fellow deer, but that depends if the State of Lyme Park lets them out to roam this area. Onwards to Bowstones. Right people, so I don't know if this is a new part, what they built in Lyme Park, but have a look at this. I've never seen this before, but one thing I do know is that is where I'm getting my water from. So I will be drinking that water. So I'm going to see how far I can follow up here and see if that can take me to the top where I won't be crossing over. But that's good news. That is exactly where I'm going to get some water from. So now we're making our way up to Bowstones. Bowstones is basically just at the top of this hill, and I can see that we've got some ladies up there. We have some cows, so it looks like we're going to be saying hello to them. Cool. They're not cows, they're bulls. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bulls. Now, is it safe for me to walk across 7 bulls? I can see their horns, they're massive. Do you want to know something? I'm just going to have to risk it, aren't I? Hopefully if I say hello, compliment their horns, you know, I won't be beat up. Oh, let's go. You guys stay there so you can witness it. Now, they see me. So what I'll do is I'll go by the digger. If you can't see it, there's a digger over there. Instead of going through the path, I'll just go by the digger and then I'll go up that way. But wow man, them guys will do damage to you. So if I don't surprise them. But to be honest, in fairness, they're super chilled. Look at that. They're super chilled. Right, definitely a little bit muddy. When they get up top here guys, I really am expecting it to be really, really muddy. And I don't know, is that true? If cows or bulls lie down and sit down like this, does that mean it's going to rain? What I do know is it's forecasted to rain, and it's forecasted to rain very heavily. Thanks guys, thank you for letting me pass without any hindrance. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's all cool, let's get back on the path. So, they're happy. Showed no aggression towards me, so I'm happy too. But look at the size of them horns. Wow. Right, onwards and upwards. So we're now on Spawns Hill. We're making our way along Spawns Hill and we're going into the White Peak. Now Spawns Hill, to me, I call Spawns Hill the backbone of Lyme Park. its name's called. I'll tell you it later on in the video. But yeah, really enjoying the day so far. Beats being stuck in a house or in the middle of the city, surrounded by people. It's nice to have your own time. Some more drinking water. Pretty cold, my hands are cold, but I'm not really that cold, so I don't need to put my coat on yet. But it's good to see all the lambs with the mummies and daddies. Absolutely beautiful up here. Microphone in the way. You hear the whistling? Absolutely awesome. Right guys, remember I told you about that mountain that one day I would like to go climb or walk up? It's called Low. I'll spell that for you coming up now. Low. And yeah, looks like a pyramid. Really just something saying just go bloody get to the top of it. You know, I even feel like just like going over and doing it now. But you know what us British say? Have a plan and stick to it. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Take this hood off now. But yeah, it's very deceiving when you're up there, when that wind's blowing, even though it's spring, you know, still so cold. It's still a very vicious wind. It can really trick you every now and again. Anyway, I'm going to just relax here for a minute and look at this splendid view, because it's magnificent, guys. Hailstones. Bloody starting to see hailstone. Getting a little bit wet now. Not going to bother getting into my waterproofs, because basically I'm near where I want to be. So I'm going to be getting changed anyway once I'm there, so no point getting changed now. But yeah, bloody hailstones, man. But have a look at the difference in the weather. See how bright it is over there, and see how dark it is behind me. Crazy. Good old British weather. Alright guys, so we've got a problem. Basically, I've either A, broken my arm, or B, I've badly strained it. Basically, I was coming down the hill, and to be honest with you, I've been slipping all day, okay? And this time I slipped, and wherever way I went down, the backpack caught my arm, and I literally felt something inside my arm twist, and it started to rain. So I quickly set the tent up, and I thought, you know, perhaps the best thing to do would be just to rest and don't move the arm and stuff like that. And now I'm thinking, like, you know, should I stay here tonight or should I try and pack up and go home? The problem is, if I pack up and go home, it means I'm going to be carrying like 70 litres worth of kit on a possible suspected broken arm or badly strained arm. But if I get home, then I could possibly go to the hospital. But I really don't know what to do, you know. Guys, just an update. I've discharged myself from the hospital because what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the train station, going to get the train from Macclesfield to Manchester, then to Hazel Grove, and then if my arm's that bad, I'm going to go to Stepping Hill Hospital and let them have a look at it. But guys, absolute nightmare. That little accident has really put a damper on my adventure. Absolutely got it. But yeah, again, now I've got to walk about 1.5 miles to Macclesfield train station. The number one tip, guys, for when you're wild camping, always make sure you've got money. Because now I've got to pay extra money to get back home. Because I'm in Macclesfield. Remember, when I walked from the dark peak into the white peak, I went into a totally different area. I thought the ambulance was going to take me to Stepping Hill Hospital. It didn't. It took me to Macclesfield. So now I've got to find my way back from Macclesfield into Hazel Grove. I'll tell you one thing, man, it's tough going. It's tough going. Just in time because it started to rain. Honestly guys, this is an adventure that's teaching me so many lessons. So what's the problem with Mom? Basically, I can't lift my arm out straight to the side, so I can't do star jumps. That is how far I can lift my arm before it starts hurting. Honestly to God, you know, again, as you know, I've discharged myself from hospital. I'm now on the Virgin train to Stockport. I'm getting off at Stockport, connecting another train to Hazel Grove. From there I'm going straight to Stepping Hill Hospital because I know something in there was not right. That clicked how you say it, it's like my I don't know what you call it, cartilages. It's like the cartilages was just moving. There's something happened in that arm that wasn't right, and again, you know, it needs to be looked at. But what a gutter, you know, this is my first adventure out in the field again, and it's been brought to an end because of an accident. But what a nightmare. You know what I mean? Thank you to the people who helped me. Thank you to the Great Manchester Police. Thank you to the ambulance service. And again, they took me to Macclesfield when I thought I was going to be heading to, you know, Stepping Hill in Stockport. But you live and learn, guys. You live and learn. Anyway, thank you for watching the video.